Y'all, we heal, we love, we rise. Yeah, I got another message, okay? I really don't even know where to begin, but I'ma dab in, okay? So look, yesterday I was out and I seen somebody license plate have FU, so fuck you, JDM. So y'all know me. What's JDM? What's JDM? What's JDM? So I Google it. Well, not even Google it, but I research it, right? And JDM stands for Japanese Domestic Market. Okay. Cars specifically produced and sold only in Japanese. Okay. In Japanese car market, okay? So JDM, Japanese domestic market, cars specifically produced and sold only in Japanese car market, okay? So y'all know, I'm like, okay, I picked up a couple of epiphanies and downloads as I'm reading this, right? So I'm gonna just walk through this with y'all. So y'all take what y'all need to take, leave the rest, okay? Now, y'all know cars to me popped up as a vehicle, right? Your vessel. So cars equal vehicle, right? Which equals a human body, right? This is our vehicle. This is our car. This is our body. Okay, so produced is like born, right? Produced is like born. Okay. And then sold is sold, right? So, first of all, go check out my video where I talked about a mother purposely giving her children to the system. Okay, this could definitely have something to do with this. Okay, now, Japanese domestic market. So, okay, boom. So I looked up domestic, right? Family or household, okay? A person hired to help in another home. Okay, Japanese is what? Its own country, its own continent, its own whatever, right? So think about it, right? The USA, it's its own continent, right? Its own country, its own, right? Africa is its own continent, its own state, its own China is its own continent, its own state, its own. Okay, Mexico is a state. But right, you get what I'm saying? Its own state, its own continent, its own, right? So some of you could probably see where I'm going with this already. Okay. All of these countries, okay, so before I get into that, right? So the presidents popped up in my head. And you know how they're partnering up. So this is what popped up in my head, first of all. So y'all know how when Trump was in office, Trump partnered with China in its food source, right? Okay, if you know, a lot of China's food is not real, okay? It is genetically modified, all right? So just thinking about all of these countries, states, continents, whatever, right, are all partnering up. When you see on TV and you look at the news, I don't really watch the news like that, but this is what it's a scene that keeps playing in my head. I remember one day seeing Trump and the Russians, shake hands and all this other stuff. Like they're partnering up, doing business deals. This is what's going on. License plate, because it was on a license plate. So this is a licensed business, right? They're doing some wicked things. So, the scene just keeps replaying of like Trump shaking hands, and even though Trump's not in office, but it's just I remember this in my head, so it played back to me. And all of these like treaties, what people say, right? Treaties, right? These people partnering, these states and countries, Russians and like all of these people, China and the Africans, all of these states and continents are partnering up with one another. And it's not to look out for the greater good of America, y'all. It's not to look out for the greater good of Africans. It's not to look out for the greater good of China. It's not to look out for the greater good of the Japans. It's not to look out for the greater good of the Cubans. It's not to look out. Y'all, we need to wake up. There is underhand things that are going on. They do not care about us, y'all. They don't care about us. It's all business. It is all business. From the drugs to the human trafficking, to the sex trafficking, to the organ harvesting. And I'm not going to make this long. But this is what's going on. They're broadcasting all of these things, y'all, to make it seem that it's a facade. It's propaganda. They're showing all of these things on the TV, trying to make it seem like they're working for our highest good, or they're working to make the world a better place. And I know they're not. They're doing the total opposite. They're showing you one thing on the screen, and then behind the scenes, they're the one kidnapping our children. They're the one trying to human sex traffic, human traffic and sex traffic. They're the ones killing us. They're the ones poisoning us. They are the reason why we are in these hospitals, these doctors' offices. They're the reason why your sister, cousin, mama, brother is dead. They're the reason your child is missing. The macro to the micro, the micro to the macro. What do I mean by that? You remember back in the day when the KKKs used to kill the blacks and all this other stuff? It's bigger than that. When I talk about states, state to states, no, it's bigger than that. Everybody's doing it in their own way. How you see a pimp take a prostitute or a woman and prostitute her out or pimp her out. Take a woman and pimp her out unwillingly, right? Or the woman unknowingly not knowing what is forced. And go make her do things that she probably don't want to do for the coins that these people have created. And this, I'm just using that as an example to the micro, right? How small it could be. This can happen in your own neighborhood. You see it every day, right? But the micro to the macro. Because now it's the government, the big people, right? The what they call the big people. The countries on countries. Y'all, this is it's wicked. It is. Okay, I'm picking up for some reason. So I'm going to let it flow. I'm picking up coaches for like basketball coaches, football coaches, softball, baseball coaches. Most of these coaches are males coaching for females. And let's not forget that we have this same-sex pedophilia, rapist men and women out here, right? Women don't get a pass. Women do it too. Messing with the young kids. All of these things are set up and staged. Oh, we're going to build a sports team. We're going to get this coach to coach these girls. But whole time, this coach is a pedophile. Whole time, this coach is a sex trafficker. Whole time, this coach is... Y'all get what I'm saying? Oh, I found this paperwork out for the government for my house to get on Section 8 to da 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 da. Do y'all not think that those homes don't have tape recordings, cameras in there? I don't know. That's just something to think about. It's a wicked place. It's a wicked place. Where are we at? Because like I said, I'm not gonna be too long on this. I guess I'll talk about the religion part later, okay? Because I did pick up on another message. But I'm going to leave that there, I think. Yeah. I'm going to leave that there. Okay? I'm going to leave that there. It's not just the Japanese, y'all, domestic market. Okay? I talked about this before. There's things beyond other things that are really going on. Okay, but with that being said, y'all, I love y'all so much. Share the video, like it, give a tip, donation, gift. Okay, the links to my other 2 channels are down below. Y'all, I love y'all so much. Okay, sending much peace, healing, and understanding, overstanding, right? A lot of wisdom your way, a lot of knowledge. Okay. Yeah, guys, I love you guys so much, and I'm out.